All right, folks, welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's do a little Stardew Valley here. Auntie Bocephus, if you can hear me, let me know if that music is overpowering me or the game, please. Let's check out the weather report, #1 source for weather, news, and entertainment. It's going to be clear and sunny all day tomorrow, which is perfect. Fortune teller. Ooh, a new viewer has joined. A young man from Stardew Valley. Spirits are in good humor today. Alright, so when we left off, our goal was to get all of our tools upgraded before the end of spring, but we didn't quite make it. We are in summer, day 5. Good deal, thanks. Hey, Short Fix, good to see you there. How are you doing today? Hope you're ready to watch a little Stardew playthrough here. Alright, so we don't have to water our plants because we already got that taken care of because of the rain. So let's chop down some of this grass just a little bit. We don't want to take too much out. Doing well, super down to watch some Stardew. So my week was kind of a little up and down, honestly. I had to go to the doctor Wednesday. Luckily, I don't have any kind of break or fracture in my wrist. It turns out that it's just a sprain, but it's a bad one. And where I use a keyboard and mouse every day for my job, it's just keeping the thing irritated. So that's taken care of. But they did ask me to go to an orthopedic doctor just to be on the safe side. So I got to do that on the 19th. And then today, Auntie Bocephus had a snow day because we had a ton of ice on our road, so they closed the schools down. And I actually ended up working from home because I could not get our car out of the driveway. So it's been an odd week, but not too bad. How's your week been? I know you are over in the UK, I believe you said. Oh yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, we're super glad that things didn't go any worse than they did on that one, because if there was a break in that and they had to put a cast, it is near impossible to use a mouse and keyboard, well, mainly the mouse, when your dominant hand is in a cast, or even the little brace that I bought at a local pharmacy. So South Dakota, where the heck did I get? Oh, wow, I don't even know where I got the UK from. That is, well, howdy. And I suppose you're a little more acclimated to the cold weather than we are here in East Tennessee. It's very rare that we get any kind of weather like that here. So, oh, you know what? I may have gotten you too confused. That may be what it was. So, yeah, that's probably what it was. So, well, at any rate, I'm glad you're here with us tonight, and hope you're prepared for some relaxing Stardew Valley. I've been playing a lot on the phone, so -3 for 3 days. Ooh, you know, Auntie Bocephus keeps our house pretty cold, but -3 I think might be over the line for her even. So I'll let her chime in on that one. I know our house right now is like 60 degrees, I think, 59, 60, somewhere in that range. So that's what it usually runs around here, just because she cannot do the heat. Summertime is not Auntie Bocephus's favorite time of year. So mine either. I like spring. Auntie Bocephus is a fall kind of girl. She likes all the leaves changing and the nice cool weather, and that's her thing. I like it when everything is starting to be fresh and green and new and pretty again, and she likes it when it's orange and yellow and the leaves are falling like snow. You know, at least it's not Russia. I've heard tale of a few places in Russia, and actually they were going to send some of the guys I work with to Siberia, and I think the average high temperature in the town where this particular mill we were going to be doing work at runs about 32 to 35 degrees, and that's in the summertime. So, yeah, I am not a fan. That's right. Auntie Bocephus is also not a huge fan of socks, but, you know, she'll wear them in a pinch. It's the weirdest thing because I have to wear socks 24/7. The only time you don't find socks on my feet is if I'm in the shower. And Auntie Bocephus, you can't force her to put them on unless she wears certain shoes that just put blisters on her feet. So, yeah, a lot of weirdness going on with the socks there. But I hope everyone's going to have a great weekend this weekend. I hope you guys are enjoying the little laid back, chilled music I found to put on here. It's supposed to be DMCA free music, so hopefully we won't get hit by Twitch or YouTube or any of those channels with a copyright infringement claim. So fingers crossed. You don't hear any music on your end. Well, what in the world? Let me see if it is set to play. Let's see. That should be it right there. Oh, that is so weird. You know, I've got music on here. Let me see if I need to turn this up a little bit. Can you guys hear that now, or is it just me hearing that? You don't hear the game either. Well, son of a gun. Let's see what I can do about that. I'm telling you, I really need to get my behind in gear for switching this over to OBS. Okay, so, well, thank you, TaylorMade. Can you hear them? Can you hear the game now? You know, I keep wanting to swap to OBS, and I've got it downloaded here. I just haven't taken the time to set it up or even learn how to do anything on it yet. So that's coming down the pipeline very soon, I do believe. I just have to learn it first. From what I understand, it's not too hard to figure out. There's just no time in the day. No music. Man, that's so frustrating. I came in here for like 45 minutes before the stream and even ran some test streams, and I was able to hear it on my phone, but man, I don't know why it's not playing the music. Oh well, that's something for me to keep trying in the future. Yeah, I think tomorrow, if I have a little bit of free time, I may try to get something set up with OBS, or even Sunday before that stream, and see how it goes. We had Yaback Gaming offer to give me a little crash course on that. I haven't had a chance to do that yet because I've been so busy with work lately. But I'm going to do my best to try to get with him as soon as possible. Whoops. And figure out what I need to do to make that stuff work right. Because I would love to be able to give you guys the music I'm trying to play. It's pretty laid back, relaxed. It's a Spotify playlist of DMCA free music for streamers that someone turned me on to, and I can hear it on my end. I don't know why you guys can't, but that's unfortunate because it was really good music. Oh Lord, I'm gonna end up passing out here. Let's just go out of the mine. There we go. It's laid back, super chill music, and I wish you guys could hear it like I can, because it is coming through loud and clear on my headphones. So, well, at any rate, how's everybody's evening going out there? I know it's been a bit icy here, like I was saying earlier, a little cold and icy, and we haven't really left the house all day today. So, yeah, there's that. But I did want to, you rarely leave your house. You know what? If we didn't have to go out for grocery shopping, I don't think Auntie Bocephus and I would ever leave our house. It's really our happy place, and we don't like to leave it ever if we don't have to. When we were working from home due to COVID quarantines, it was just the best. Everything we needed was right there. We didn't have to go out of our way. We could wear pajamas all day while we worked, so it was pretty nice. But you know, it's also nice to be able to collaborate with people at my job in person, because when you're stuck on a Teams or Zoom meeting from 8 a.m. all the way up till 4:30 p.m., it does tend to get a bit tedious. So, well, it looks like our copper hoe is ready, and we just need about $400 more to be able to upgrade the watering can there. That's right, TaylorMade. Home is where your heart is, and it is where my heart is. My heart is wherever you are, TaylorMade girl. So, all right. I wasn't sure how many folks would be able to make it out tonight for this stream. We did do, well, thank you. We appreciate that. We did do our lunchtime Fortnite stream earlier today, and we had a few folks make it out to that. We had G Money. And, of course, TaylorMade Girl is always there. And who else did we have TaylorMade? We had a couple other folks stop in and say hi, but I can't remember everyone's name. But I did appreciate everyone coming by and saying hi. And now, hopefully my little caption for tonight's stream will draw in some folks. I wrote down there, does Pierre secretly watch me sleep through my window every night? And I'm guessing he does. Pierre's a weird one there. I don't know why he gets all the hate that people give him. He's not that bad a guy in my book, but it is kind of shady the way he buys things from me and resells them at a higher price. That's shady. I mean, I know it's business, but that's shady. Oh, I must not have caught that part yet. Short fix. G Money is our nephew, yes. I'm trying to convince him to change his name to G Money Bocephus. His homegrown garden veggies are, oh, what a turd. Oh man. Well, this changes everything. Now I can see, I don't even know this girl's name, but she does a lot of YouTube videos, and her number one complaint in the game is Pierre, and I can kind of understand why now. I never paid that close attention, but it makes perfect sense now. That is just terrible. Well, too bad we can't beat him up in the game the way he beats up Morris later, but you know what? We're not a violent crew here. We're nice and peaceful and laid back, so we'll just let him go. Oh, man. I really never knew that. That is new information to me, but you know what? I say, if you can't learn something new every day, then you're not living life the right way. He is very lucky. Not as lucky as Lewis's purple shorts, but he's lucky. He's lucky we can't get our hands on him. Let's see, where do we stand with this area? Okay, we got everything set up to where we can unlock the bundles, but we are not unlocked yet. It makes me sad that you guys can't hear this music that I've got playing, because it's there's some smooth jazz or something. I don't really know. Some kind of instrumental music going on in the background here that isn't too bad. He's super lucky, is what he is. Super lucky. There you go. Oh, and I'm sure Auntie Bocephus has some kind of music playing in there. She always has something going on. It's funny because Auntie Bocephus and I listen to wildly different varieties of music. I will listen to what she listens to, but she will not listen to what I listen to. There's just no way. She's not into that. She's not into the rock music. But I said on a previous stream, though, I'm into any kind of music, really. That's why I don't even know what kind of music this is I'm playing. Like I said, it's a Spotify playlist, but it actually fits surprisingly well with Stardew Valley. If it wasn't a 16-bit game with that kind of music, I could totally see this music being a part of this game. Alright, we gotta try to find a way to make some money. Rock and country are my go-tos. Yeah, so Auntie Bocephus loves country and pop music, and I'm a rock, metal, punk kind of person, personally. The Misfits, the Ramones, Slipknot, the Dead Kennedys, all that stuff, all the way up to like Slayer and thrash metal. I don't like Metallica. Not knocking their talent; they're all talented guys. I just don't really vibe with their flavor of metal. It's more. It was good back in the '80s when they did actual metal, but these days it's a little too. I don't even know the right word to say. Mainstream, maybe a little too mainstream metal for me. So yeah, just my thoughts though. Not knocking anyone who likes Metallica. They are definitely deserving of all the accolades that they get. And, you know, more power to them. Alright, I'm going to move this hoe over here. And I think we're going to go up and try to do a little fishing. My music taste varies from... Oh, yeah, Conway, Tupac, Lauren... You literally... Oh, I was about to say... You know what? I thought that was Short Fix topping that Taylor Made. I was about to say that is exactly the kind of music that Taylor Made Girl listens to. So, oh man. Now you could have said Conway Fitty, or what's the other one? Kanye Twitty. Those would have been acceptable answers. Auntie Bocephus. Let's try to catch us a fish today. And while we're doing that, I'm going to grab a sip of this water. My mouth is dry. For some reason, this game audio has like a buzz to it. Like, almost like when your bass is turned up too much on your stereo and it makes the speakers rattle. That I can hear that in my headphones, and I know it's going to come through on the video that I post on YouTube, because it did the last time it did that. It only does that on Stardew Valley, and from what I've read, the newest update caused some issues with the audio like that. I don't know if Concerned Ape is planning to address it, but I did read earlier that he said there likely won't be any updates in the future for this game, but he said he's not ruling it out completely, and I get it. He's working on Haunted Chocolatier, and I'm actually looking very forward to that game too. But hopefully he can at least fix this audio issue. I've read on Reddit that quite a few people are having that same kind of issue, or some will even say that their audio drops out completely. They'll play for 5 or 10 minutes and then there's no sound whatsoever. You can hear it too, Taylor Made? Yeah. I don't know what's causing it. It did that the last time we streamed Stardew. Well, not the last time, but I think it was the first stream I did Stardew. It did that, and then it went away, and now it's back again. I'm wondering if there's something in the settings here that we can adjust that'll fix that. Let's turn it all the way down for a second. See what happens. I know the sound is gone right now, but I'm going to try to turn it back up in just a second. I'm going to play for a second and then turn it back up and see what happens. If the sound is still rattly like that, I just don't know what else to do with it. Okay, let's see if we can turn that back up now. Okay. Nope, still there. That's so weird. It's like rattly speakers, but it's not playing through anything but my headphones. And if you guys can hear it, then I know it's not this. So, you know what it could be? It could be something in Twitch Studio. Let me try to turn that down just a little bit. See if that fixes it. Nope, that did not fix it either. Well, I tell you, I have the most trouble out of Twitch Studio, and I cannot figure out why. Just can't figure it out. Well, that's all the more reason to get into OBS. I just have not heard of all these issues coming from OBS. And like I said, I've got it downloaded. I just haven't taken the time to set up any scenes in it or test it or anything. So maybe I'll get that set up and do a Sunday morning test with me and Auntie Bocephus and see if we can't get something going with it. I do know that I was reading earlier, there's an add-on for OBS where I can actually add in the music that I'm listening to a lot easier with an extension and not have to try to set it up weird in the background. I had read that, again, it was an issue with Twitch Studio Beta where sometimes you could get external sounds to play and sometimes you couldn't. So we will see. I could just pull that up on my phone and play it that way, I suppose. Oh, and don't be surprised if commercials pop up during this music either, if we do get it playing here. Because I heard that was, well, it's Spotify. There's always commercials on there. What am I looking for? The Lake bundle. Where's it at? There it is. All right, let's complete this bundle. And what are we going to get? A dressed spinner. That'll work. We will take it. I've been playing a lot on my phone this week, too, in between calls and duties at work. And just sitting at the doctor's office for 2 hours. And I'm actually quite a bit further along. It's only on version 1.4 because they haven't released 1.5 for mobile yet. But, you know, it is what it is. Let's go and see if we can find any friends in here. Have we already met everybody? Oh, man, I don't remember if we met everybody. I think we have. Oh, we have. Okay. Okay, well, we're going to save our money then. We're going to go home, and we're going to sell these 2 fish, and we are going to try to get that watering can upgrade. I just got to... I got to make sure I got all the summer bundle here. I don't have any of them. Okay, so we're still working on the summer bundle, so that's what we've got growing on the farm right now. So we'll hold off on upgrading that watering can until we get that done, or if we know that the next day is going to be a rainy day, then it'll be safe to go ahead and do that. Oh, got to throw these fish in here. And I'm going to throw this spinner and these rocks up in here. And it is bedtime. Oh, lordy. Oh, nice. Level 3 fishing. Okay, so we could use that crab pot. I gotta look and see what it takes to make one. Because that would be very awesome to get the last bits we need for the crab pot bundle over here. What? Oh, we already got that one. Never mind, we don't need it. Okay, well, then we're not going to waste our time building that because we don't even need it. Weather report. Storm is approaching. Okay, so that's great. So we'll get our watering can. We'll take it to Clint tomorrow and get that upgrade going, and that will work perfectly. What are we learning? Baked fish. All right, well, once we get our kitchen upgraded, we can make some baked fish. Got 1 crop ready. Let's go refill this watering can. I've been watching a couple of folks on Twitch playing Stardew today while I was working, just listening to them in the background. And there are some funny people out on Twitch playing Stardew. One guy's name was Agent Cheesy, I think was his name. He's from the UK. But he was just absolutely hilarious. But I would only recommend it for people 18 and up. If you're under 18, I would not go watch his stuff. Because it is a bit on the adult humor side. But still a funny guy. Haven't been on in the past couple of days to catch anybody's stream, really. Well, had a little trouble yesterday even connecting to do my work when I got home, so definitely did not have a chance to do a stream yesterday, but it is what it is. I'm going the wrong way. Sometimes things happen and you just can't get to it, And that reminds me, I do need to put out there that not this coming week, but the week after that, there's a good chance that there won't be any lunchtime fortnights except for Friday of that week. I may be having to travel for work, and if that is the case, I would be gone Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And then Monday, I am not doing, that's the 17th Monday. I will not be doing a stream that day because Auntie Bocephus and I are taking my grandmother for a little getaway over to Asheville, North Carolina. She has never been to Biltmore, and that was one of her destinations on her bucket list. She literally told us there are two places she wanted to go, and one was Biltmore and one was Jerusalem. And we can't travel. She's a little old for traveling to Jerusalem, so we are opting to take her to Biltmore House instead. So she's gonna have a great time, and we are too. Auntie Bocephus and I have never been there either, so we'll be sure to take lots of pictures, and I'll post some up on the Twitter and the Facebook page. Oh, it's on Sunday the 16th. Okay. Well, then maybe there will be a lunchtime fortnight on the 17th. There probably won't be the 18th, 19th, and 20th, though. Those are the days I'll be out of town for work. But we will keep you updated on that. We'll definitely update the schedule over on Twitch if we can't do it. All right, I'm gonna head to the mines and try to get another 5 floors down there, because we could definitely use some iron ore. This will have all of our tools upgraded to copper, except for the trash can. But I don't think on the PC version you can upgrade the trash can until you've upgraded all the other items. So, fully upgraded all the other items. So we will get to that in a later stream. But for now, let's dive down into these caves and see what we can find. Man, it's so annoying to hear that rattly sound every time I do anything on here. And like I said, that doesn't happen and hasn't happened with any game except Stardew Valley. And I just cannot figure it out. Gotta get my tools right. Come on now. There we go. So South Dakota, I've done some work. I haven't been there personally, but I did do some work for a couple of plants in Fargo, North Dakota. And my supervisor at work was there for an installation. This was probably back in 2016 or 2017, but he was there in June, and they had snow on the ground in June. And that's just insane to me. June here, it's like 80 degrees most of the time. And I definitely could not handle snow in June. I think the closest I ever got to that was a couple summers back. I was in Cadillac, Michigan, and the low that morning was 43 when we got up to leave our hotel. And that was like the dead end of July, 1st of August, somewhere in that time frame. And that was a little mind-blowing to me. I don't know that it's ever been that cool in East Tennessee that late in the year. What about you, Auntie Bocephus? You remember any time it ever being 43 degrees here in August? Because I definitely don't. Oh, there we go. So I haven't heard from a lot of people this week. I think the last time I actually spoke with anyone here on Twitch was, I'll say Monday or Tuesday. I caught Cryo's stream, and then that's it. I talked with all you guys on Monday. Short Fix and Sora and all you guys were hanging out with me for the extended stream there on Monday. And that's the last time I really had any interaction with a lot of people on here until today. I did go on and talk with some people on other streams today, but I've been trying to catch one of your streams there, Short Fix, and have not done that yet. But I know you said you stream Sunday mornings, so I am hoping to catch that this week. Me and Auntie Bocephus are going to try to come in and check that guy out. Do you know what you're going to be streaming this weekend? No pressure. Oh, yeah. You know what? We like to spread the positivity and the love and everywhere we can. So, yeah, definitely going to come check your stream out. The problem is, Auntie Bocephus and I, Planet Zoo. Oh, I love Planet Zoo. I haven't played that game in so long, but I love it. The problem is, Auntie Bocephus and I, we get up at like 3 a.m. to go to work, so it's usually an early bed night for us, except for on Friday and Saturday. Honestly, if this was a Thursday or Monday through Thursday, we would have been in bed, well, in the next 30 minutes. We like to be in bed by 7 p.m., just because we got to get up so early. Ooh. And that's why I have odd hours for my streams too, because we just got to get up so early most of the week that it boils over into the weekend. And usually we do good to stay up till 9 or 10 on the weekend, but you know, that happens when you reach a certain stage of life. That happens. Oh, 8 to 4:30. Yeah. Yep. So actually, you know, we used to go to the gym, but we're having some equipment delivered tomorrow. Well, I say some equipment. It's a treadmill. Just because when we were going to the gym, we were having to get up at like 2 o'clock in the morning to go to the gym, just so that we could get our workout in and then be back home in time to get ready for work. And I don't know if you've ever gotten up at 2 a.m. to go to the gym, but it's not worth it. That's the worst idea on the planet. If you ever thought about doing it, take it from me and don't. Auntie Bocephus can back that up. So, but now, yeah. So now we're going to be able to do it anytime we want to at home. And my goal is to do about 5 miles a day, and then do some weight training too. I actually work with a guy who used to be a trainer, and I don't know that I've ever met anyone who works out as much as that kid does. He's younger than me, so I can call him a kid. But if you ever hang out with that guy, you're 9 times out of 10 going to be hanging out at a gym somewhere. So he recommended getting the home equipment. That's what he's doing himself. So that's the way to go. All right. I just heard a door open. I guess somebody was leaving Robin's house. It's so weird because I've played this game on mobile before anywhere else, and terrible except you know, well, that is true. 99% of the time it was me, Auntie Bocephus, and people that work there, and that was about it. Wow, we haven't even made it to that stage yet. How much money have we made? Yeah, we're not there yet. Just us and the workers, and that was nice, but it's a little weird. They like to build gyms, at least in our town, in neighborhoods where you shouldn't probably be out past a certain hour. But yeah, what are you gonna do? You got to get the workout in. I'm far too young to not be hitting a gym and let myself get so out of shape that I can't breathe. So we got to get it where we can. All right, let's add these 2 furnaces up here. And do I have anything? Yeah, oh yeah, we're going to throw these guys in there. And then when we go pick up our watering can from Clint, we will break open some geodes. Aha, all buffed up, haha. I was a lot more in shape a couple years ago, but COVID kind of put a stop to all that. That was kind of the breaking point for Auntie Bocephus and I going to the gym once COVID hit, and it's just so hard to work out with a mask on, and you want to do the right thing and not infect people or whatever or spread anything, but man, if you've never tried to run on a treadmill with a mask on, you're not missing anything. It is not fun at all in any way, shape, or form. I'm going to toss these in here. I made a mistake on my mobile playthrough earlier, and I went to the mines with all kinds of... Oh, yeah. Now, Little Debbie, she is the only girl on the planet that I'll make googly eyes at other than Auntie Bocephus. And that's the 100% hand to God truth. The only girl I have eyes for, only girls, are Auntie Bocephus and Little Debbie. Actually, I don't know if you recall, a couple years back they had that big leak with the Ashley Madison website where all these people were getting caught cheating on their spouses through a website, and Auntie Bocephus looked at me and said, "I'm not going to find your name on this list, am I?" And I said, "Listen, honey, if you want to find me, you need to look at Dolly Madison, Little Debbie, and Sarah Lee. Those are the only websites you're going to find me on." But that's got to change too. I am a diabetic and I can't be eating all that candy. But it's so good. Spooked me for a minute when you laughed and said Ashley because... Oh! No. Yeah, no, that was one of my favorite dad jokes that I've ever gotten to pull on Auntie Bocephus was when she asked me that and I said, nope. Only Little Debbie. Alright. I'm really hoping that I can get... I've been trying to get down to level 20 for 47 minutes now, the entire time of this stream. I would have done the same thing. If my name was Ashley and I heard that, I would have been like, whoa, 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 whoa. Where are you spying on me at? I'm not sure if anyone on Twitch knows what my real name is. I try to keep the gaming and my real name separate because of my job. I don't know that they would say anything at all about it because I don't ever say their name or anything that would give them away on stream. But they have let some folks go for some things that happened on social media accounts. So I just try to keep all that stuff to myself. Oh, come on. So, I'm sure you've watched some of Cryo's streams, Short Fix. That guy, that's a funny guy. Cryo, Ryacent, that guy's hilarious. And you get the two of those guys together, and that is just comedy gold. I want to ask Cryo, I keep wanting to call him Cairo. I want to ask him if Aussie Man is as big in Australia as he is in the US, because that guy is also hilarious. Man, I'll tell you, those are two stand-up guys. Every time I go to either one of their streams, they shout me out in there. And I 100% appreciate both of those guys. And they're just funny to watch. That's my thing, right? If I'm going to watch somebody stream, I'm there to watch the game, but I also really appreciate somebody who's got a great sense of humor, because comedy, if I didn't have stage fright so bad and was just a shade funnier than I am, I would have been a stand-up comedian. I mean, I grew up with Sandler, Farley, all those guys. Please call him that. I call him Cairo all the time. Oh, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. He has a whole thing on his page about how people mispronounce his name all the time, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to say, how's it going, Cairo? You know what I could do? Actually, when I hear Cairo, or when I say Cairo, I think of Kylo Ren from Star Wars. I don't know if he's seen that, but maybe I'll start calling him Cairo Lynn. Just as my own joke. Ooh, don't get me bugged. These little flying bugs are just the worst in this game. Phasmo with ride, decent amount. Yeah, so I was wondering what Phasmo was, and finally figured out you guys are talking about Phasmophobia. And I've watched a few folks play that in VR, and I gotta tell you, the scary games just don't sit well with me. The last time Auntie Bocephus took me to a... what is going on, Gresser? Ladies and gentlemen, Gresser is in the house. Gresser is a good friend of mine. I actually grew up with him and his brothers. We went to school together. Everybody say hi to Gresser there. But yeah, so... where was I? What was I talking about? I don't remember what I was talking about. I got sidetracked. Phasmophobia, that's right. Those scary games are just, And the last time Auntie Bocephus used to be really, really into going to these haunted attractions around Halloween. And so we used to go to them. And she took me to one about 30, 45 miles away from our house. Down in a little town called Athens at the Mayfield Farm. And yes, I don't know if they have milk by Mayfield out in South Dakota, but that's like the biggest brand here in East Tennessee. And they do a haunted corn maze every year. And so Auntie Bocephus takes me, and we're going through, and I'm like, well, this is kind of lame. There's not much going on. And then we get to a little area set up right in the middle of the corn maze, and there's nothing. It looks like a little town, and they've got a couple of barrels with a fire going, and there's nothing. And I'm like, well, what in the world? The big old man was scared of a little scared. Yeah, well, wait till I finish the story, and then you'll know why. So we're standing there, and nothing's going on. Fires in the barrels, whatever, no people around. And all of a sudden, there's like an explosion beside me, and a lady just screaming at the top of her lungs right in my ear. And when I say right in my ear, I mean this close. And it took my breath away. It scared me so bad. I couldn't breathe. And I said, Holy Mother of God, you're really good at what you do, because I didn't even see you coming. You scared me. And she says, oh yeah, the witch is the best part. And she was the witch. So caught my breath. We get going again. And it's not really that bad for the rest of the way. And then we get to the end. And I can see the finish line is right there in front of me. And then the chainsaw starts. I don't know how you guys feel about rednecks with chainsaws, but they are nightmare fuel for me. And so I bump Auntie Bocephus out of my way, but I don't let her hit the ground. I grab her hand, and I dragged her fully out of that cornfield, running and screaming like a little baby. And we haven't gone to another one since. And that's why Uncle Bocephus doesn't play scary games, especially ones that are in VR. I have VR horror games, but those are reserved for Auntie Bocephus and Grandpappy Bocephus. He likes to play those, but not me. Not me. That's right. That's exactly what I did. I did not want the chainsaw man to get you or me, Auntie Bocephus, so I was not going to leave you behind, but you were not, let's be honest, you're quite a bit shorter than me, and your legs just won't move quite as fast as mine, so I had to carry us both out of there. We'll just put it that way. I had to carry us both out. Gresser, if I'm still awake later, buddy, I will tune in. You know, I'm the kind of person who can't sleep at night. I take all kinds of like over-the-counter stuff, melatonin, that kind of stuff, and I can't sleep, man. I'm lucky to get like 2 or 3 hours a night on average. So if I'm still awake, I'll pull you up on the phone and watch your raid later. What are you guys getting into tonight exactly? I am romantic, Auntie Bocephus. I saw your ad come up there earlier on Facebook, and I shared that. And I've been sharing, every time I see one of those, I've been trying to share them on my Uncle Bocephus page there, just to spread the word about Gresser Gaming, because as Shortfix can tell you, we like to build each other up over here on Twitch, man. We like to shout out each other. recommend each other to everybody else's streams, and it's just like a family here, man. It's all love all the time. Actually, Short Fix did a raid on my channel this past Sunday, and that is how we were introduced to each other. But she brought in all kinds of just awesome people, man. So if you ever get yourself up and running here on Twitch, I will definitely shout you out. I'll host you on here too. If I'm not streaming, I'll host your stream so that way my followers can watch it too. Doing SSC and TK in one night. Oh. The late game dungeons, the new phase. Oh man. Well, good luck to you, sir. I tried to play some WoW when I first got into, actually when I got this laptop that I'm streaming on right now. I tried to get into WoW, and I played for probably 4 hours, and I would probably love the game if I could get past that, just the little intro section where you're doing all the little introductory missions and learning your way around the game. That's where my downfall is with these games, man. I am the kind of person who's got severe ADD, so I get bored easily with things, and I lose track of what I'm doing. And by the way, if you hear this rattly sound coming through from this game, man, I cannot figure it out. It's this game only. Nothing else that I do on here has that sound. And it's not everything on this game, because the rain's not doing a rattly sound. But what are you going to do? I liked WoW, but I was already in the Final Fantasy Online. Yeah. Wow, you've been playing since 2004? I had no clue, man. I played, so before World of Warcraft, I remember the regular Warcraft games from back in the mid to late 90s, and I used to love those, man. Warcraft and Starcraft, I played constantly and obsessively. Then World of Warcraft came out, and I worked all the time, so I never had time to play those kind of games. But now I do have time for it. I mean, I still work all the time, but I've got time to play those kind of games these days. So I might have to look back into that one. That actually, back then I played EverQuest. Our twin friends and I used to play EverQuest every day. 2 accounts. I pay for one for my hunter and the other for my warlock. Wow. So you like play 2 characters at the exact same time in the game? Is that what you're saying? Because that does seem like it would be a bit difficult to me, but I've seen some guys do some things in games that are unbelievable. No, I'm not judging you at all, man. Nowhere near it. I wish to be like you one day. Good Lord. I don't think I could be coordinated enough to do that. Craziness. Man. Well, now I have a new level to aspire to. So you were telling me before that your name, Gresser, comes from WoW, but I don't remember exactly how it's incorporated. If you don't mind, remind me how that plays into WoW. I know you said it was one of the characters in there, but which one was it? Pufferfish. Oh, those are hard to catch. And also, while we're at it, have you ever played Stardew here, Gresser? They have a multiplayer mode on here, but I have not played that. The guys I was watching this morning while I was doing some work were playing multiplayer, and it looked a little complicated, but I would be willing to give that a shot at some point in the future. Warlock, and his name was Music, of course. Why wouldn't it be? By the way, Short Fix and Auntie Bocephus, Gresser and I know each other from playing music together in middle and high school. Me, him, and his older brother all played in the school bands. And we got picked on and made fun of. But you know what? I think it made us better people. I'm just waiting on the homeboy to open here. I played trumpet, trombone, baritone, and tuba. Oh, right on. Yeah, when I got the trumpet, my grandmother's sister had played when they were kids, and so she loved to hear me play, but I sounded like a cow being slaughtered, so I got better over time. But yeah, so Gresser's brother and I both played trumpet, and I don't quite recall what Gresser played. What instrument did you play, Gresser? I am blanking here. Ah, yeah, that makes perfect sense there, bud. I actually saw in your Discord there uh, that you were trying to do something the other day, and they were giving you a hard time over your name. Uh, People can be jerks, man, but we don't do that here. We don't pick on people. We don't give anybody a hard time about anything. We're here just for the love. Yeah, that's true. I do play. I play the guitars that are hanging in the background there, and I have a third electric on the wall beside them. You can't see, and then I've got an acoustic, two mandolins, a bass, and I've got a what is that other one? Oh, a ukulele. I got so many I can't keep track of them. Started with sax and moved to mellophone. That's right. I remember now. I'm getting old, Gresser. I am getting old, man. I'll be 40 this year, believe it or not. And of course, piano. One of my favorite things to see on your Facebook page, Dresser, is when you play stuff on piano, man. I've always wanted to learn to play piano, and I just think that you're absolutely amazing at playing it, and I would love to be able to play at 1/10 of the level that you're at on there, bud. So, great job, and you keep those videos coming, man, because I watch them. I see other people watch them too, but I really like watching them. Let's sell this. These guys. We're gonna keep the rainbow shell because I know we're gonna need that for. I don't know how to pronounce the guy's name. Is it Qi, Kai, Key? I don't know at all because I've heard him pronounced 37 different ways over the years. So there you go. So I was actually yeah, man, hey, have a good night. And if I am awake when you go live, I will be there and watching you until I pass out, brother. So yeah, have a good dinner, and I'll see you later on. I've been thinking about doing some guitar stuff on here. I was actually talking with Cinnamon on one stream. Showing my face to. Oh, you're gonna show your face? Right on, man. Yeah, it took me a couple of weeks to get comfortable enough to show my face on here, but here I am in all my all my glory. So I look forward to seeing it, buddy. Yeah, I was talking on the stream this past Sunday about the possibility of doing some guitar here on the stream, but I'm not quite sure if I'm up to the level where I'm comfortable to do that just yet. I'm getting there, though. I'm not the worst guitar player in the world. I know that for sure. My problem is I don't know a lot of chords and stuff, so it takes me a bit to learn new songs, and then once I'm playing in front of people, I get extra nervous and fumble around a lot. So, but I'm working on that. The guy that I work with, he and I share one office with a closed door. We have a divider wall between us. He plays in a band here locally, and they are really, really good. If you are looking for, if you're into like hard rock / groove metal, kind of like Pantera, but maybe a little less hardcore than Pantera. Still great music though. Go check out No Man's Bid. They actually have a song out on Spotify, and it's on Pandora, YouTube, and they have a Facebook page and a TikTok. But they are currently looking for a drummer. Their drummer had some issues come up and had to step away. And it's really sad because they were quickly becoming one of my favorite bands. Every song that they do just is better than the last, in my opinion. And it's kind of cool working with the guitar player because he apparently values my opinion on music, and so I usually get a little sneak peek of the music before they release it out to Facebook or YouTube or anywhere. And so I kind of get a behind the scenes thing, and it's really cool working with a guy like him who values my opinion on music enough to come to me for advice. I mean, he's a bit older than me, not much, maybe a year or two, and been playing way longer than I have. And it's just, like I said, one of the best guitar players I've ever heard. And it's kind of humbling. And I know I say that about a lot of things, but when he comes to me, because I'm constantly going to him like, hey man, can you teach me how to do this? Can you teach me how to do that? But you know, like Gresser and I were saying, I have a bit of a background in music when I was in school. Not to the level where I could be a producer or anything, but you know, I like to think that I can hear when things are out of tune or when they don't quite mesh well together. And I think that's why the guy comes to me. And yeah, anyway, long story short, go check out No Man's Bid if you like rock music, because they are absolutely phenomenal. I actually told the guy that I was going to be shouting them out here on the stream, so if you go over there, leave a comment and say, oh, I heard about you from Uncle Bocephus Gaming. He'll know who you're talking about. He may be lurking here in this. I'm not really sure. He was talking about setting up a Twitch and maybe doing live band practices on Twitch. He asked me if I thought that would be a good idea, and I said, that's probably one of the better ideas I've ever heard, because everybody I know would like to watch a band practice, especially a band that's good. So, you know, I actually am kind of wondering why more bands don't do that. If bands got on Twitch and would live stream their practices, they would blow up on here. I'm telling you, they would get discovered a lot faster doing that. What do you guys think? Would you watch a band that you thought was really good do a practice on a live stream? Because I would be right there. It'd be like being in the front row. Oh, man. So some of these Dougies are around here. We got to get them. I would absolutely be entertained by that. 100%. I keep telling the guy that. I'm going to have to tell him to do it again, I guess, so that he can actually set it up. Excuse me. Wow, time flies when you got good company and there's good conversation going on. Okay, I think we might be able to get down to floor 30 here. That's what I'm hoping for. I know it's kind of weird on the mobile version when I got to floor 30, and it could be that way on PC. I just haven't gotten that far in any of my playthroughs on PC. When I got to floor 30, you know, there's usually a chest every 10th floor to give you goodies, and there wasn't one on the mobile. And, you know, that's on the 1.4 update, but I don't know if they fixed that in 1.5. I know in the Skull Caverns, I heard that they started putting chests once you get to a certain level. Every 10 or 15 floors, you get a chest, so maybe it's fixed here too. All right. Oh, one to go. One to go. Yeah, so if anybody's lurking out there watching, this is part 4 or 5 of my Stardew Valley playthrough, and if you want to catch up on all of them, they are over on the YouTube channel. It's Uncle Bocephus Gaming, and I do that lunchtime fortnight most of the time. It's been a little spotty this week due to weather and some doctor's appointments, but we're going to get that back on track and start doing that again Monday through Friday from noon to 1. I'm not very good at the game, but you know what? It's fun to play. I was never really into the shooter games, and then and I've told this story a million times, but my nieces and nephews, they all started begging me because they wanted to play, and so I started playing with them, and they have taught me a a ton about that game. I'm going to try to break these rocks first because I'm getting low on energy and health. I'd like to get down to 30, but I'm not going to risk passing out in the mines to get there, so... Oh, man. Yeah, we're gonna head out. We're not gonna go down that path again. Like I said, I did that in the mobile version I was playing earlier, and I ended up passing out, and they took a bunch of stuff and a bunch of coin, and we don't want any of that mess. We just want a nice, happy playthrough. Man, it makes me really, really sad that the music I've got playing here, you guys can't hear because it's just relaxing music. And who doesn't like relaxing music? Alright, on to the next topic. Who out there is a fan of Cobra Kai? Or have you not heard of Cobra Kai yet? I am a huge fan. And actually, when that show came out, I tried every trick in the book to convince Auntie Bocephus to let me go and sign up for karate lessons because of it. I did not succeed in my mission, but, you know, there's still time. I'm still relatively young. I could get out there and do it. So, anybody out there like that show? Because I think it's just absolutely awesome. Throw these things in the box over here. Does it still sound kind of rattly to you out there, Auntie Bocephus? Because it kind of sounds like that rattly sound has gone away on my end, at least. But I can't tell because I've got the music playing. And I can't get that screen with the music on it. Uh-oh. Here comes the fairy. Okay, so this is, if you've never seen the fairy before, she will come along, sprinkle some fairy dust on some of your crops, and they will magically fully grow overnight. I don't know what triggers her to come along and show up, but it's never a bad thing. Good. I don't hear it anymore either. I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't the only one. And it's just random like that. I don't know what causes it. I don't know what causes it to go away. But I'm glad it did. Oh, you know what? I can actually still kind of hear it there in that rooster crowing, so... Oh, great. We got the luau tomorrow. So, I've got to remember to save something to put in to the soup. Otherwise, we're in trouble. Good humor. All right. Another good mind day. We already learned this, but we're going to read it anyway because, well, you never know. You can do karate when every part of your body stops popping when you move. Well, you know. Things happen, Auntie Bocephus. I can do karate right here in the house, or I could go out in the garage and do karate like they did in Step Brothers. Your brother already agreed that he would do karate in the garage with me. And I've got a brother who would definitely do karate in the garage with me, so there you go. Also, my coworker in the band said he would do karate in the garage with me, so that's 3 of us. And I've got a garage at work, so, you know, just saying, Auntie Bocephus, it's karate time. I'm playing everybody with kung fu fighting loud as I can all night long. But anyway, haven't finished the new season of Cobra Kai yet, but the first 3 seasons were amazing. That's right, Texie. When you sneeze and I say bless you, all you should say is thank you. I agree. I agree. Speaking of that, I don't need to hear all that. How'd you get into my house? Why is my window broken? I'm called. Nobody got time for that. Nobody. I got bronchitis. So, you know, ain't nobody got time for that. Welcome in. I am Texie. Very nice to meet you. I am Uncle Bocephus. Wait, I just saw you can karate chop some vegetables. I do. Every time I cook for you, I karate chop vegetables with my little Ginsu knife. Yeah. Hi, Texie, I'm Uncle Bocephus. The person commenting named Tailor Made Girl is actually Auntie Bocephus, my wife. We just haven't been able to get Twitch to let us change our name just yet. They keep telling us 30 days. Yes, we do, Auntie Bocephus. And then the other lady here is Shortfix. So Shortfix is a fellow streamer. If you are into laid back, chill, awesome people, hop on over there and give her a follow, because I guarantee you won't be disappointed. Auntie Bocephus does not stream. She just has an account so that she can see my pretty face every time I'm on here. And yeah. Well, hey, you were very sweet for raiding me the other day. I'm telling you, your raid got me so many people in here talking to me. It was the most people I've had talking in a stream at one time, and it was absolutely amazing. It was an amazing experience. Well, you know, it's not for everyone. It's not for everyone, Texie. And if now if you come back in here on what day of the week do we do Evil Mondays? You can come in on Evil Mondays, and you know we do all kinds of things. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Sorry, I got ADD, distracted again. All the folks that came in with you were just absolutely awesome, man. Cryo, Cinnamon, I can never remember her name on here. Yes, Evil Mondays. We break out the Ouija board and we talk to Frank. Frank is an intergalactic being from the Crab Nebula. So if you want to speak with him, come on back on Evil Mondays. That's it. SMYM214. I'm sure she pronounces it some way that I'm not wrapping my head around, just because my head doesn't wrap that far around things. But yeah, all the folks that came in with you were just awesome. And then Sora was in here, and that was a great stream. That was the chattiest stream I've had, and by far my favorite experience so far on Twitch. But things are getting better every day on here. Like every day since then, I've had a good stream. You know, I had to miss a couple this week, but all the other streams I've had on here this week were just absolutely awesome. And yeah, you kicked it off. That's what happened. You kicked it off. I know. I was telling Auntie Bocephus on, I think it was Thursday, maybe Wednesday. Anyways, December 29th, I had 21 followers. And I verified that by going back and looking at one of my videos. And then now I'm at 67. And it just is nuts to me. Like this grew so fast. And I'm so appreciative of every single person that thought I was entertaining enough to follow me. Now I've just got to get that viewer level up to 3, and I will be at affiliate. It is true, Auntie Bocephus. It makes me very excited to see more people, just because, you know, I grew up very humble, and it blows my mind that people want to come on here and talk to me about things. I love it. I absolutely love it. So keep it coming. The more the merrier, I say. Yeah, that's true, Auntie Bocephus. We just got to get more chatters in here. They'll start coming. They will start coming. I am confident. We just have such a good time here that people will naturally flow into it. People love a good time. I do anyway. Very happy. All right. Well, we got the luau to go to at 9 o'clock, so we're not going to go in the mines today, but with good luck, maybe we'll have a good soup. Everybody likes a good soup, especially on a cold day, and it's one of the coldest I can remember today. I think our high today was 22, 23. Is that right, Auntie Bocephus? I don't recall what it said on the news this morning, but I've had so many people talking in my ear all day that it's hard to go back that far and remember. Let's see, what day of the week is it? It is Thursday. So, well, there's no traveling sales lady, but let's try to clear out some of this hardwood while we wait on the luau to start. Doodly 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 doo. Okay. Yeah, so aggressor, the low was 11. Man, that was too cold today, Auntie. Too cold. The guy aggressor that was in here earlier, like I said, I've known him. I think I was probably 11, 12 when I met him and his brothers, and they're just a great group of guys. All three of them. They have a couple older brothers that I never met because they were actually adults when Gresser and his brothers moved here to where we live. They're from Pennsylvania originally, I do believe. So I never met their older brothers, but the three younger brothers there, Gresser included, were just some of my best friends growing up. We used to go to their pool and swim every summer and just hang out and have a good time, play music. We all played Magic the Gathering together. So yeah, that tells you how far back we go, because we played when Ice Age was out. I remember they used to have a sign hanging by their pool, and at first I thought, that sign's missing a letter, but it said, "Welcome to our OOL. Please notice there is no P in it." And then it dawned on me that it was a funny sign. I keep wanting to get one of those for Grandpappy Bocephus' swimming pool. Auntie, what do you think? You think you'd hang it? I love that sign. I really want to get one for Grandpappy Bocephus. I think he would love it. Am I full? Oh, I am full. Okay, well, there you go. All right. So yeah, I'm just having a blast being on Twitch. I'd been thinking about doing this for a year, and had actually planned on buying a PC specifically for streaming back in 2020, and at the last minute I kind of chickened out and didn't buy one. And yeah, so, and then this year rolled around, and for my birthday I said, you know what, I think I'm gonna get a gaming computer, and I'm gonna start streaming, because I just feel like people would like me, and so far they have. Well, I'm glad he did too, Short, because I haven't seen your stream yet, but you're the nicest person I've met on here, other than Auntie Bocephus, but I didn't meet her on here. So you and Sora Evie Key are the two nicest folks I've run into on here, but I've not run into anyone who wasn't nice. There was one kid one day, and I think he was streaming Minecraft maybe, and I was thinking about doing that one at the time, so I went in to watch his stream and check it out, and then he started talking a bunch of stuff about Americans, and I was like, well, that's not really my thing. I don't like to talk bad about people, so I noped out of there and haven't looked back. But other than him, everyone's been nice. It was because it was right after he asked me where I was from, and I said I am from the U.S. That's when he said his things about the U.S. Not to defend him, but he was a kid. Literally, he was like 15. He said that at the beginning of when I went in there. But still, you shouldn't talk trash about anybody. I mean, you can't lump an entire group of people together under one blanket statement like all Americans are this or that. You can't do that, because it doesn't fit. Doesn't fit everybody. I am starting to lose my voice. Had a bit of a sinus infection when I went to the doctor the other day. They tested me for COVID and flu, negative by the way, because I knew I didn't have those. But I'm starting to lose my voice now. It's coming and going today. So if you see me chugging this giant cup of water, that's why. I'm just trying to keep the throat nice and cool until the stream is over. Storm is approaching. What about our fortune? Alright, so today we're going to go into the mines. It's a good day for it. Let's water these crops first. And that right there is why you got to upgrade your tools. Because now we can water 3 plots at one time, where before I was having to water every individual plot. I know Short Fix knew this because she said she's played Stardew, but Auntie Bocephus hasn't, so I'm explaining this for her benefit. If she's listening, I'm sure she is. I like to give her a little prod every now and then like that, though, and make sure she's listening. She is the best wife on the planet. So, yeah. Oh, speaking of the best wife on the planet, so, you know, I said earlier, she had a snow day, so she was here. I couldn't get out of the driveway, so I was here working. Not only did she make me my very favorite breakfast on the planet, she then made crock-pot hot chocolate. Don't know if you've ever had that, but oh my gosh. That is some of the best hot chocolate you'll ever come across. I don't know what she does different, but absolutely delicious. And I had cup after cup of that stuff. And I think I'm going to have another cup when I finish here, if there's any left. Definitely wife of the year. Definitely. Excuse me. Man, the lighting in this room, it looks very bright on my camera here, which is good so everybody can see me, but it puts out the heat. You added extra love to it. You always do. You always do. I'm telling you, folks, when I met Auntie Bocephus, I weighed about 170 pounds. And she is such a good cook that when I started the job I work now 8 years ago, the physical I had before I started, I weighed 275. So I gained 105 pounds in like 3 years from this woman's cooking. But when you taste something that good, you just can't stop eating it. What did I come to Clint for? Oh, I know, the geodes. You just can't stop eating it because it's I don't know, it's like an abomination to not eat food that good. That's exactly what it is. Happy weight. Because she made me very happy. We're going to have to go donate some things. Yeah, she made me very happy and still makes me very happy every single day. Gravy and biscuits and oh yeah. If you know who Paula Dean is, Auntie Bocephus went to the Paula Dean School of Butter. Because mo butter, mo better. That's her motto in life. I don't care much for butter myself. Don't let Auntie Bocephus know I said that. But I do gotta say, there are some things that she cooks, and if she cooks them with butter, they just taste better. She made this, well, I can't remember exactly what it was she made, like some kind of green bean thing, and she cooked it with 2 or 3 sticks of butter in there, I don't know, but it was so good, I couldn't stop eating it. And then she made a pot roast, also, and this sounds very weird, because it sounded weird when she suggested it, but butter in the pot roast, and that was the most fall apart delicious pot roast I've ever had in my life. I'm a salt person. Like I honestly will put salt on pizza because I love salt so much. But yeah, she's turned me into a butter. No, I'm not as big a butter lover as her, but I am definitely appreciative of butter now, way more than I was in the past. What am I looking for? Oh, I'm looking for the forageables, and I'm in the wrong spot for that. Got to throw that coconut in. All right. I can hear Auntie Bocephus in the other room, and she's on with my grandmother right now. So I love my grandmother. She's been there for me from day one, and she's just a great lady. Just a great lady. Maybe one day we can have. I like to call her Meemaw Bocephus. Maybe we can have her in here one day to talk to you guys, just to say hi. Wouldn't be the first time I've seen a 70-year-old on, 70, she's 76 now, I think. Anyway, wouldn't be the first time I saw somebody that age on Twitch, so we might have to actually get her in here for that. I forgot to leave that blueberry in here. Sometimes my mouth goes so fast that my brain can't keep up with it, and then they both just get confused, and it's no good for anyone. We're working on it, though. We are working on that. Okay. I had my green screen all set up here, and every time I turn it on, it will turn the camera green screen part on. It does this weird, like, wavy, shimmery thing. I can't even explain it, but anyways, I'm trying to figure that one out, and from what I've been told, it's easier to do in OBS. So, yet another reason for me to get on the OBS and just go with it. So I'm definitely going to work on that this weekend. My hope is to roll that out with lunchtime Fortnite on Monday, or maybe even Sunday Stardew if we can get it up and running before then. So we'll see. We will see. I know tomorrow we're not going to be at home much because we have been stuck inside way too much this week. We actually had 2 different snow episodes roll through here. The first one was not quite as bad as the one we got yesterday, but still had us locked down in the house for just a little bit earlier in the week. So got to get Miss Auntie Bocephus out into the world because we got to buy some healthy food. We are starting our healthy lifestyle tomorrow, kicking it off. And Auntie Bocephus is probably in there making a giant frowny face right now because she can hear what I'm saying, but it is what it is. We got to do it. You know what? I just said that I like to call her Meemaw Bocephus, and I could hear you in there talking to her. And speaking of just got off the phone with her and talking, I'm going to mute myself here and go on the BRB screen for just a second because I got to step to the restroom, folks. I will be right back. All right, folks, I am back. Let's keep it going here. All right. Hope everybody used our break wisely. I know I did. Auntie Bocephus was telling me that Meemaw Bocephus was calling to talk about Biltmore. She is so excited for that, and I'm excited to take her. Like I was saying before the break there, she's just the greatest grandmother in the world, and she's always taking care of me, so now that she's older, I'm taking care of her. You know what's funny about that, Auntie Bocephus, is I was talking there while you were on the phone with her, and I said maybe we're going to have to get her on Twitch one of these days to say hi to everybody, and I'll be darned. We will set her up when we go over to Biltmore, and I will name her Granny Bocephus because she would think that that was just the greatest thing ever. I'm still kind of waiting on Grandpappy Bocephus to come in here. Now, this Grandpappy thank you there, Short Fix. Grandpappy Bocephus is not Granny Bocephus's husband. Grandpappy Bocephus is actually Auntie Bocephus's dad, and he goes by, oh man, I cannot remember what he called himself on here. He gave himself some kind of name, and I will find it here, and I will let you all know what it is. Got my whole list going on here. Kemosabe. He called himself Kemosabe. Yeah, we can definitely sign her up. You know, I bet, oh Lord, I do not want to get that kid's name wrong. I cannot remember his name. Or even, somebody, we'll get her set up. We'll get her set up absolutely 100%. We will get her set up so that she can watch. She's always been supportive of everything I've done. When I was in the band, she bought me the trumpet I used. Came to every concert. My grandfather, her husband, actually... Yeah, you're probably right there, Auntie Bocephus. But my grandfather actually drove the bus to all of the away games that the band played in. So my grandparents have always been super supportive of everything I've done. And it doesn't surprise me a bit that she wants to watch me play video games on Twitch. So hopefully you told her that we would do that. And we can get her set up the very next time we see her. That reminds me, I just remembered, this coming Sunday, I guess, is not the one the day after tomorrow, but the one coming the next week. That's when we are taking my grandmother to Biltmore, so there won't be a stream that day because I will not even be in the state. But I will give everyone a heads up before we go out. So that no one comes in here and is disappointed, if anyone would be disappointed. Man, that kind of blows my mind that my 70-something-year-old grandmother wants to watch me play video games on Twitch. I remember she used to sit and watch me play Super Mario Brothers on the NES way back in the day, and my grandfather, her husband, played right along with us. Actually, his Nintendo was the very first one that I played, and it's the funniest thing because he had this bad habit, and I've got my Xbox controller here, that he would jump every time he was trying to get Mario to jump. So he would hit the button and he would jump. And he did it one time so hard that he flipped his recliner over completely and landed on his head. Didn't get hurt or anything, but my grandmother laughed for 45 minutes. She had tears rolling out of her eyes. It was one of the funniest things she'd ever seen. One of the funniest things I'd ever seen, too. Man, my grandfather was a funny man. That's where I get my sense of humor from. And actually, I get told all the time I look like him, which is a big compliment to me because he was one of my heroes growing up. He was in the military, just an all-around awesome person, and we miss him every single day. Actually, kind of wish, not kind of, I really wish Auntie Bocephus had gotten to meet him, because then she would understand why I am the way I am. And if you knew me in real life, you would understand what I meant by that statement. But I'm completely immature and love joking around, and I take care of my responsibilities, but there's nothing I like more in this world than to laugh and to see people laugh. And if that means I have to do something absolutely outrageous to get them to laugh, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it because I love to see somebody laugh, even at me. Just not real good at talking to people in person. It's weird because at work, I can talk to anybody, any customer, any coworker from another office that comes in. But on Twitch, I'm extra shy and nervous all the time. And I'll talk to people, but to make them laugh, people I don't know, it makes me feel really uncomfortable. I deal with you the way Granny's... Oh, yeah, that's right. That is right. What? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are you talking about the grass skirt coconut bra picture, Auntie Bocephus? Because I thought about breaking that out as a profile picture come summertime. We'll crop out G Money, of course, but, you know, I'll throw myself in there and make people laugh. That could happen. And we'll warn everybody, so if you don't want to see it, we'll warn you. Or do you have other pictures I'm not aware of, Auntie Bocephus? Because you're sneaky like that. It makes me really sad that you guys can't hear the music I've got playing, because it just fits so perfectly with this game. I mean, it's like it was made for it. That one, 4th of July, the mullet hat. Oh, the mullet hat. I had that mullet hat here somewhere. I think I might have... Oh, there it is. Yeah. We might wear the mullet hat next stream. I thought about doing it before. I don't know what 4th of July picture you're talking about. Oh, wait. Yes, I do. Are you talking about the Macho Man picture? Because nobody wants to see that. Nobody. Now, if anyone's curious what the mullet hat looks like, in some of my earlier streams, there was actually a picture of me in a car, and it was on my Be Right Back screen, where it looked like I had long hair and a blue and yellow hat on. And that's what she's talking about. The Will Ferrell lookalike. That's exactly what I thought you meant by, and when I said the Macho Man, that's what I was talking about too. So, yeah, we might have to break that one out one day, Auntie. We might have to do that. Some folks might like to see that. Alright. Let's toss some things in this here chest. Yeah, so that rattly sound is still there. I can hear it in the background, but I gotta figure that out. I don't know if it's Streamlabs. Yeah, we'll definitely do that short fix. I don't know if that rattly sound I'm hearing is from Twitch Studio or if it's the game itself, because when I play the game off stream, I haven't heard that sound, but we'll figure it out. Today was a good luck day, so we're gonna go to the mines. There are a lot of pictures. Oh my gosh! So let's just get this out of the way up front. I don't know if anyone here has ever seen the infamous picture of Will Ferrell in the Speedo that had the American flag on it, and he had a red, white, and blue shirt on. I recreated that, but I took it a step further and had some red, white, and blue sunglasses, a red, white, and blue do-rag on my head. And now mine was not a Speedo. Mine was just regular swim trunks, but they were rolled up like a Speedo. And it grossed, I don't know why it grossed Grandpappy Bocephus out. You couldn't see any of the dangly bits, but he was not amused. And told me if I ever dressed that way again, I wasn't allowed back in his pool. But He wasn't serious because he let me back in there the very next week. But it was definitely one of the more memorable pictures. We're gonna have to break that out for sure, Auntie Bocephus. That was the part that he didn't like, was when I covered up with his blanket. But I don't think that was because of that. I think that was when the Great Randini was a baby and got sick on my clothes, and your mother had to wash my shirts. So I had to sit in my in-laws' living room, covered up with my father-in-law's blanket that he has on the couch, with no shirt on. And let's see, how do I put this? If you've ever seen a Sasquatch, then you've seen me with a shirt off. There's that much hair on my chest and back, unfortunately. And he wasn't too happy about it. He actually made mother-in-law wash the blanket before he would use it again. Yeah. But Auntie Bocephus is also weirded out by the hair. So I'll have to go behind myself anytime I shower, make sure there's no hair left on the shower or anywhere. So, yeah, it must run in the family. Now, hopefully no one was eating their dinner when I said that, and if you were, I do apologize. Send Auntie Bocephus your mailing address, and she'll send you a coupon for $5 off a chicken sandwich at KFC. Not really. I don't know anyone that gives those out, but if I get some, I'll share. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, not just mine. It is hair in general. Mine is actually probably the least gross hair that you come across, because you actually like me. So you married me anyway. You put a ring on it. So you kind of stuck with that hair, lady. This conversation took a turn for the weird real fast. But you know what? Like I said, if anybody out there is laughing about it, it was worth it. It was 100% worth it. You tolerate me. Bull duty. If I wasn't here... Listen. If you only tolerated me, then why do you get so sad when I have to go out of town for work? If it's a tolerate thing, you wouldn't be sad about me going out of town for work, but you get so sad when I go out of town for work. Luckily, I don't have to do it very often. Woohoo! See, look, no chest on level 30. I could have sworn the first time I played this game there was a chest every 10 floors, all of them. Maybe I'm remembering wrong. I don't know. I do have bad memory. Oh, no, it's the dark floors. You know what is awful about the dark floors on PC? When I play on mobile, it automatically swings the weapon for me. So if there are any ghosts or goblins or whatever those things are hiding in the background in the blackness, it automatically swings for me. But when they're like this, kind of on my own here. Ooh, a diamond. We'll take it. The question is, do we donate it to the museum, or do we sell it, or do we keep it until we get a crystallarium and then reproduce it and then give one of those to the museum? I think we'll keep it until we get a crystallarium, and we'll donate one to the museum at that point. Well, hopefully, come Sunday's stream, I'll be able to play this music that I got going in the background here, because I'm telling you, I've never heard a more perfect soundtrack for Stardew Valley than this playlist I've got playing. I don't even know what the name of it is. It is on Spotify. It won't pull up for me. And it's called DMCA Free Lo-Fi Beats. And it is just the best. The music, literally, I could fall asleep to this music. It's not what I listen to on a daily basis, but I could listen to this at night because it's just so chilled out and relaxed and laid back. All right, I know we got a few things. Yeah, I'll get it figured out, Auntie Bocephus. Don't you worry, I'll get it figured out. Like I was saying earlier, I'm probably going to spend a little time either tomorrow evening if we get home from all our errands and have some free time, or maybe Sunday morning, spend a little time going through and trying to get the OBS app to work, because everybody, Cryo, Shortfix, Sora, I think every one of those people has told me they use OBS, and everything I'm reading online says that's the way to go. So just gotta spend a little time learning how to do it. Even Yaback Gaming was talking about it the other day on the stream he joined in on. And while I'm thinking about it, Isaiah 101 said he uses it. So yeah, I think I'm the only one I know on here that's using the Twitch Studio beta. And there is a reason it's called beta, because they're still trying to work out all the kinks, and they obviously don't have them worked out yet. So on the other hand, it is a lot nicer today than it was earlier in the week, because there was one stream, and if you look back in the VOD, you'll see the beginning of the video had no gameplay in it because the dang game just wouldn't show up on the screen, and I could not for the life of me figure it out. I had to make a fresh scene right there on the fly while I was streaming and show nothing but the gameplay. Like, it didn't even have my face in it. So just time to move on to bigger and better things. Plus there's a lot more I can do inside OBS that I've been reading, and that's the way to go. I tried to do I've been trying to do this whole layout thing myself. I keep getting offers from graphic designers on Twitter to do a mock-up and let me buy a layout from them, but I'm not to the point yet where I want to pay somebody for it, and I don't have such a lack of belief in my own skills that I would honestly be comfortable paying somebody else to do it if I could do it myself. I am a designer after all. That's what I do in my day job, so I just don't use graphic design software. I use mechanical design software, but I'm sure there's not a whole lot of difference there. I just have to find one and learn it. I'm not sure. Some of the software I've got would probably do the trick. I would just have to watch a video or two on YouTube to figure it out. That's how I learned how to Photoshop, watching videos on YouTube. You learn just about anything on there. What you can't learn on there, though, apparently, is how to get music to play on your stream, because that's where I went for information, and you guys can't hear it. So these are the guys I was talking about you can't see in the darkness, and I hate that. I need a glow ring, but I just haven't found one yet, and honestly, I haven't had the desire to go buy one from the Adventurers Guild yet. So I could. Actually, I don't even know that that's unlocked there yet. I think you have to be a certain combat level to get that unlocked, and I am pretty low down on the combat level. I am level 3, so I don't know what level that unlocks at, but I don't think I'm there yet. On my mobile version, I'm level 4, and it's not unlocked on there. But again, this game is version 1.5, and that one's 1.4, so there are some very clear differences between the two. Oh, there we go. Oh, we might actually make it to level 35 today. Right over there's our ladder down, so let's get over there. Yeah, we're definitely going to 35. So, hey Pika121, I am good. How are you? We are just doing a little Stardew Valley here tonight. We try to do Stardew. This is actually my first Friday night stream. So we are kicking it off with a little Stardew, and I think that's probably going to be our go-to game on Friday night and Sunday night. So if you like Stardew Valley and you like listening to people talk and you like a laid-back, chilled atmosphere, so Yeah, come and check us out. Can't sleep. Saw you on my Twitter. Oh yeah, that I do recall seeing you on Twitter as well. I think we follow each other on there. I'll tell you, since I've started. Oh, thank you. I am from the southern United States, so that is a redneck accent you're hearing, or hillbilly. We really answer to either redneck or hillbilly. Whoops. So yeah, thank you. Yeah, I remember following you on Twitter, and then you followed me. And since I've started putting my name out on Twitter and doing some networking there, along with folks like Shortfix, who's here tonight, raiding my channel last weekend, I've just blown up on here. About a week ago, I had, by the way, Pika, Taylor Made Girl is my wife. We're trying to get her name changed to Auntie Bocephus so that she can be in stream with me, but you know how Twitch is. You got to wait 30 days. But yeah, so Shortfix did a raid on me last week, and I've blown up. I went from 21 followers last week to I'm at 67 now. So yeah, I am super close to reaching affiliate level. I'm just trying to get my viewers up to an average of 3, and I think after the last stream I did, when they sent me the analysis, I think I was at 2.3 or so. So I'm expecting to be at affiliate level in the next week. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, you know, I've always liked games. I'm an 80s child, so I grew up playing Atari and the regular NES, Super Nintendo. I've played literally every system from Atari 2600 forward. I think the only system I've never actually owned myself is the Nintendo Switch and the PlayStation 5. Not a huge PlayStation fan. I'm more of an Xbox guy. But, you know, gamer from way back. Gaming is just one of my favorite things to do other than play music, as you can see from my guitars behind me here. And, boom, there we go. Yeah, it is hard. I'm on PC right now. I do have my Xbox that I have done some streaming. Actually, I'm pretty sure, if I recall correctly, my very first stream on Twitch, all the way back on December 3rd, was Stardew Valley on the Xbox. So, I know I can stream from that, but I don't know how to set up the camera or my microphone to work properly on Xbox. So, yeah, so I just try to stick with PC for now. And once I can figure all that other stuff out, I have nieces and nephews that are tech geniuses, apparently. They're going to show me how to do that. And then I'll start streaming some more games from there, because I got a bunch of Xbox games. And I have streamed a little bit from my phone, but I also don't know how to do I don't know how to do all that stuff on there either. So, at the moment, everything I stream is on PC. So like I was saying when you came in, I do the Stardew Valley Friday night and Sunday afternoon. Friday we start at 6 p.m. Eastern Time in the U.S., and Sunday it's 2 p.m. And then every Monday through Friday, I do what I call lunchtime Fortnite, and it's exactly what it sounds like. I play Fortnite, and it's on my lunch break at work. I am lucky enough to work for a company that doesn't really mind that I'm using the bandwidth to stream a game. So we're lucky that we have an internal internet source and an external, and as long as I'm stuck on that external, they don't have a problem with it. So yeah, if you like Fortnite, swing by and check out the lunchtime Fortnite sometime. If you'd like to take a look at what it looks like before you come watch it live, all those videos are over on my YouTube channel, which is just Uncle Bocephus. So yeah, you can check out any stream that I've ever done here is over there, and I upload all of them within 24 hours of doing the live stream. So that's where I'm at. What games have you been playing lately? I haven't had a chance to catch a lot of folks' streams lately with the holidays going on, and this time of year is extremely crazy for the company I work for in terms of business. So I haven't been able to catch a whole lot of streamers lately, but I plan to change that because I like to watch while I'm working and lurk in the background. Those bug me. I cannot leave an empty plot because it will drive me nuts. I don't remember checking the weather and stuff. Let's see, weather report. Beautiful sunny day. I didn't mean to click you. Here's what we really want. Can I go to the mines again? I can. Alright, so it's another Monday. Let's go check it out. This is probably going to be our last trip into the mines. Stream is going to be ending here at around 8 o'clock. So it's not a hard shut-off time, but right around that time we like to end it here. As I was telling Short Fix earlier, DBD, Dead by Daylight. Okay. Mainly ended at 8 o'clock because Auntie Bocephus and I have been up since 3 a.m. We have to get up super early for our jobs. So, yeah. But we will be back on Sunday. I do too. You know what? I got that game when I first signed up for the Epic Game Store on this PC. They were giving the game away for free, so I snatched it up. And I've been playing it on my Xbox forever. Haven't played it on here because I'm just not good enough on that game to be able to stream. I can barely stream and talk while I'm doing Stardew, so I know I wouldn't be able to with Dead by Daylight, but I absolutely love that game. And I think if Auntie Bocephus got a hold of that game and knew what it was about, she'd probably like to watch it. I don't know about playing because she's not big on playing games, but I think she would probably love to watch Dead by Daylight. Auntie Bocephus, if you haven't heard about Dead by Daylight, basically when you start out, you're one of 4 people, and it's multiplayer, so the 4 of you don't have to work with the other people, but it's better if you do. It's easier if you do. But basically, there's this deranged killer who's got you 4 people locked in this little small area, and your job is you can go around and try to restart all these generators, get them fixed and running again to open the doors, and you just try to survive and get the doors open and get out alive. And after so much of playing, you get to be the killer too, and it's really awesome. Hey, you know what? You don't have to be good at it if it's fun. That's all that counts. All that counts is if you're having fun. Just like I'm not good at any game, really. I am horrible at racing games, but I will play Forza with my brother every time he's on. I am absolutely horrible at Grand Theft Auto online, but I play it every night because I like it. I actually won a pretty sweet truck on Grand Theft Auto a couple days ago. The Lucky Wheel. I got, I don't even know what it is. It's like a lowered tow truck, like a rollback tow truck, and it's painted light blue or maybe even lavender and pink, and it is sweet. My brother, who's a giant car enthusiast, was super jealous that I got the car. So if you play GTA, go to the casino and check out the car on the podium for the Lucky Wheel. All right. I'm hoping to get 2 more ladders so that we can get down to level 45, and that'll get us, well, not quite halfway down, but it'll get us 1/3 of the way down to the bottom of the mines here. And we want to get all the way to the bottom. Because once we get to the bottom, those who know what happens there, and those who don't will find out. Oh, I did not mean to get him that close to me. That's okay. We are still good on health. We're just low on energy. See, this is a similar situation that happened to me on the mobile. I got down, and all these little guys jumped me, and it got my health down super low, and I didn't pay close enough attention, and I died. So, we're going to try not to repeat that mistake here on the PC. I just need a ladder. Oh, I don't even think I have any food. That's another mistake that I often make, not bringing any food with me down here. Um, I actually saw a guy earlier who was in the same situation I'm in and got super lucky. Oh, just like I did just now. He didn't find a ladder, but he found a bunch of food. Alright, so we found our ladder. We're at 45. That means when we come back in the mine, we can just go right down the elevator, go right back to that mine. So, we're going to run back home. Actually, we're going to go down and let Clint break open these geodes, and then we're going to go home. And that's probably going to be a wrap for the evening. But like I said, I am used to you feeding me. We're going to be back on here on Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern in the U.S. So if you want to join us then, hang out in a very chilled, relaxed atmosphere with some very awesome folks here in the comment section. Bring your rear end on back. Welcome back, Pika. Welcome back. But definitely bring your behind on back and check us out on Sunday. We'll be jumping right back down into Pelican Town. And hopefully we can break all these. It's not looking likely. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we might actually be okay here. We're going to see what we can get to donate to Gunther and go donate that to him. Oh, no, you're good. We were actually discussing when you said you were streaming Dead by Daylight these days, or playing these days. We had a little conversation about it. TaylorMade Girl is not much on a lot of gaming stuff. I think Candy Crush and I can't remember the name of the other game she plays. Those are the only two games that she plays. I have convinced her in the past to play Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy with me, but that didn't go over so well. I beat her one time, and then she wouldn't play anymore. So, but we were explaining to her what Dead by Daylight was because she's a giant horror fan, and I think if she saw that game and could figure out how to actually play it, I think she might become a gamer herself because that's right up her alley, especially when you get to be the killer. Not that she's mean or anything, she just likes horror movies. Actually, speaking of horror movies, there's a new version of Insidious, or a new chapter of Insidious coming out later this year. I don't think they've released the exact release date on that yet, but when it comes out, you can bet Auntie Bocephus and I will be watching it. But it looks really good. I believe it was called The Dark... Oh, Lord, I can't remember. Auntie Bocephus, help me out here. What was the name of that new Insidious movie that we saw the preview for earlier? Anyways, the preview is over on YouTube, and it looked really, really good. I kind of hope that they use this one to tie all the previous movies together. Dark Realm, that was it. Tie all the previous ones together, and maybe finally give us an idea of what exactly is going on in those movies. I love those movies. Patrick Wilson is one of my favorite actors, and I can never... Rose Byrne, I think is the lady's name. I always want to call her Jackie Q. If you've seen the movie Get Him to the Greek, she played Jackie Q in that movie, and that is forever her name in my mind. So, but anyways, Insidious, The Dark Realm. Go check out the YouTube preview for that. It looks really good. There is a little bit of stuff where they go back to older movies and show it. But anyway, I want to thank all of you for joining me tonight. We have reached that time of the evening where we cut to... Oh, where is that screen? It looked really interesting, Pika. So, yeah, that's one that we're definitely going to be checking out. Auntie Bocephus and I are we're giant horror movie buffs. So we will watch just about anything that's horror movie related. And we just absolutely love that kind of stuff. Especially her. I'm honestly more of a comedy kind of person. Auntie Bocephus is really the horror aficionado. But, Yeah. So thanks for hopping in, checking us out here. Hopefully, if you liked what you saw, you can join us again on Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll be diving back into some more Stardew Valley. So thanks everybody who made it out tonight. Pika, Short Fix, Auntie Bocephus, and all you lurkers out there who didn't have the time to say hi. You guys have a great night and a great weekend. And if I don't see you on Sunday, have a great week next week, guys. See you later.